Yo, what's up, beautiful soul? So I want to come to y'all, and I want to talk to y'all about some dreams I had. My first dream, I was at this resort, riding this, like, amazing, like, race car, go-kart around, like, just cruising, right? And I had these, like, and I love flowers, so I was just grabbing flowers, smelling them, like, and so then I was driving around. I went upstairs, grabbed some more flowers. There's some other stuff that took place that, but this is, um, this is what I feel is like I don't need to dig deep to, explain. So then I went downstairs and because I seen some flowers I wanted. Because, actually Spirit told me I used to be a tulip in a past life and a mermaid. But anyway, that's a different story. So I literally went downstairs to grab some other flowers that I seen. I believe they were tulips. And I seen this hound dog. They were coming out with the croquettes. In the UK, they got they shoot. And then, they shoot the thing out and then they shoot it. So then the hound dogs came out, them hunting dogs with the long ears, and they just looked at me and start talking to me. And I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm just trying to get the flowers. And they laughing. So then I turn around. I'm like, I hope nobody see me get these flowers. I'm waiting on the humans like, oh my God, somebody about to take me to jail, right? Spirit like, ain't nobody worried about you. So then I see this horse. And this horse looked dead at me in my eyes, smiling. And like, I'm like, how are you? And I'm fine, and just smiling. And I just like, felt so, and then I just immediately thought about when I was in high school and I went to my homegirl Tyra's house. I stayed the night at her house and tried to ride this horse. And the horse looked me dead in my eyes. And it was the same look of what I knew what the horse was saying and talking about. It was so intense for me. But I didn't tell nobody at my friend Tyra's house that the horse was literally talking to me because they already thought I was crazy. So they probably thought I was crazy, right? But it was the same feeling. And so I woke up like the horse just talked to me, like I was shocked. So then I wake up. I was a little cold, so I went and threw on my hoodie. And so after I threw on my hoodie, you know what I'm saying? I went to sleep. I went back to sleep. And so I was talking to this white guy who was an astrologer. So, people that you could give them your birthday and year of birth and they could figure out shit about you, that universal stuff like astrology. And so as I was talking to him, this high priestess took me and was like, come over here, you don't need to be talking to him. And I'm like, okay. So I went over there with her. She gave me something. She was like, you don't know how powerful you are. You are powerful. She was like, I'm here to, there's abilities in me that humanity have never seen before. And I'm like, okay. Right? She's like, and so she was just talking. She gave me something, but I can't remember what it was. She's like, well, I want to take you to go see my friend. So she was taking me on the other side of Skid Row to see her friend, which is another high priestess. So apparently I'm stronger than both of them, but they were put there to instill something in me, right? So as they gave me this thing, she took me to her friend. We walked through Skid Row, came back. No, actually, we walked through Skid Row, went to her friend. They telling me it was just magical and very of God. And so I was like, let me go see what this white man was talking about. And she disappeared, right? And some told me I shouldn't have went, but I couldn't even find him, right? So that's the message. Anyway, so as I'm walking around, like I'm lost. I was like, well, I'm just going to go back to the high priestess. So as I'm looking for the high priestess, I go back through Skid Row, right? And there's literally this guy laying on the stairs in his own feces. And he's dead. And there's some guy next to him like laughing like it was kind of funny or something. And I'm like, are you going to call the police? And he's like, no. I don't know. He's like, are you going to call the police? I was like, no, we need to call the ambulance. Not the police. What the police going to do? He dead. So I'm like, no, I got to bring him alive. I got to bring him alive, right? And so literally, I just start crying. Like, no, he's not dead. He's not dead. So I wake up crying. Like, no, he is not dead. Listen, I literally, I was like, I gotta go back to sleep. I closed my eyes. I did a breathing thing. I breathed in my nose, out my mouth twice, and I was asleep. And I went directly back to the exact place and location, right? And then the guy is dead in his own feast. He's laying in front of me, and I put hands on him, grabbed his arms, and next thing you know, his soul came out. It was blue, and I seen him come out of his soul. And then next thing you know, I grabbed him, and I just closed my eyes, and I knew I was healing him. So I closed my eyes, and I imagined a white, I know how I do when I heal, right? So I put him back in his body, right? And he woke up and grasped for air, right? I'm like, so I woke up, and I'm so happy, crying with tears. And this dream was so intense. Like, so I just wanted to share the dream with y'all, and what God is doing to me and for me, and for me to be able to, all my lives are all coming into one for this mission that I have in this lifetime. You hear what I'm saying? And the mission is to heal and bring love and light and use my abilities as the 144,000 to be seen. Usually God doesn't want to be seen. I'm supposed to change that. God wants humanity to see me, which I'm an introvert, so it's new for me. But hey, whatever God wants, right? I really am an inside person. I'd rather be in the house, but God wants me to be seen and my abilities to be recognized. So here we are. So it's intense. It's so very intense. But I am here for it. I am a servant of the utmost highlight God. I am of the God energy, and I am directly protected by God. I talk to God. I talk to ancestors. I talk to ascended masters. I talk to everyone that is a being, anything that is a being. I can heal anything that is a being. Okay. I am that I am. Okay. And I will not let God down, period. Okay. And I will also just like to touch. Spirit has told me there's people out there directing bad energy, jealousy, hate, and stuff at me. Look, I love you guys. I didn't back away from anyone because of any type of because I'm not cut like that. I knew I had a mission to do. And that type of human beings that have this type of lack mentality, of lack of empathy, lack of judging and all that's not, that was not part of my mission. Okay. And nothing personal. So, but my point in saying that is, first of all, I don't care. Second of all, majority of you guys are going to go through karma because I am a chosen one. Okay. A lot of you with me growing up, you probably had no idea. You just thought I was weird. Okay. But let me be clear. I'm not the weird one. I'm the woke one. Okay. I'm just not the majority. Okay. So I shouldn't even be giving this warning, but be cognizant of who you're directing black magic and whatever. I am covered by the universe. I am a direct child of the universe. I was born special. Everyone in my spiritual support team is high ranking, including myself. Do not allow your life to end shortly or to be sick and ill, broke, and whatever else because you're messing with the wrong one. Okay? I send love and light to all you beautiful souls. Okay, for those of you that waking up, wake with the love of the utmost highlight God, and love on yourself daily. Okay. Again, you don't have to know them to love them, and you don't have to know them to wish them well. I have arrived, and it is time. Okay. Help me heal humanity and raise the vibrations to a higher consciousness. Okay, so the majority could make it to the 5D of love and light. No more murder and fighting and arguing and all this crazy revelations going on. We must heal. It is time. Okay? I send love and light to all you beautiful souls. Namaste.